That's exactly how Magic goes. Except when you're Sab.
Famous Sab. See the man.
All right. Welcome back for the fourth time in a row. I am your host, Big Dubs. I have my co-host, Sab Powers. Follow him on YouTube. Don't watch his podcast.
Thanks,
Listen to it. Put it on in the background. His homie and my new friend, Chronic Lil Skip, right at the bottom. All his info down at the bottom. Before we get started, make sure you check out the Teesprings links in the bottom, and you can get some merch from me, Sab, the show, what else we're doing. That'd be awesome if you went out and supported. But here we are to play some Magic again. Me and Sab back at it. Before we get into it, we're going to open some packs. Everything looking good on everybody's side now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get it. Theros. So we get this guy. What's he do? Fuck him. Ooh, some Hound Doggy. Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards. Oh, that's wild.
So basically, to explain how this game works here really quick, Chronic, so you can keep along, is there's 5 different land types, so it's those are the different colors.
Okay.
And then you have to play those lands to be able to play that. So see how that thing says a 3 and then there's 1 blue drop?
Yeah.
That means it costs 3 land of anything and 1 of blue. So if there's 3 blue drops in a row, then it would cost 3 blue lands, right?
Okay, so do you have a certain amount of lands on your that's not a board
in your deck, and then you can play 1 land a turn, and then they just stay there. So it's every turn, your lands usually build up. You'll see when you'll get it more when we're playing. It's once you see what's going on, it's pretty easy.
All right.
It is. Because you don't play with all the colors, right? You can play with 1 single color. You can play with just 2 colors. And see how this one has a white black split. That means you can choose either or. Right? So if you got an all white deck, you can put them in here. If you had an all black deck, you could put them in there. It's just versatile. This is my first time getting him. Each permanent card in your starting deck has converted mana cost. Nope. During your turns, you may cast 1 permanent. No.
All right, let's start playing, man.
Bro, hold on. I'm opening.
No one wants to watch you open packs.
You do. You do all the time. You're open the packs. Please open more packs.
See the packs, bro.
Get those packs.
Is that a legendary permanent? Probably not.
Then we get this problem with us not really talking because you're all focused on the packs. We can't really talk about anything but the cards if that's what you're doing is opening packs. And then we all just sit here in silence while you read.
Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Got the rare.
Mythic rare.
All right, Sab, go hide my screen. Go bye-bye now. Shut her down.
Right.
Put her in the corner. Nobody puts Magic in the corner.
All right, you ready? Send me a challenge.
Challenged.
Okay, cool.
He has been challenged. All right, so now we're about to get into some actual card games.
Mm-hmm.
I got some interesting names for my decks. Always gotta name your deck.
What are their names?
Did I do it right? Ugin. 1, then 1, then 1, then 1.
It's the best one.
All right, that's a good one. Catbird 3.
Catbirds.
Which means there was more catbirds before that.
So what do you guys want to talk about? We got to keep it interesting for anyone that's listening,
Got to keep it interesting for the
for
list.
all your friends that support you, Dubs.
So you guys were talking about movies earlier, right? So Parasite, that was a good movie. We already said Hunter S. Thompson, Fear and Loathing. That's another great movie. Anybody watched anything lately? I watched that Stretch, or was that movie on Netflix about this limo driver, and he goes through one hell of a night.
No, I haven't seen
Alright.
that.
It was alright.
Either.
Wasn't all the greatest.
I
But
feel like I can't even watch Netflix now. Now that they're coming out with that cuties show, it's like,
Oh
what
yeah,
the
dude,
fuck,
that shit
dude?
was so gross. Like,
right,
what the
let's
fuck?
get
Yeah.
right into this.
And like I've been saying on the podcast all the time, like, oh, what have you been watching on Netflix? And it's like, oh my god, now I hate Netflix on those
Fucking
bastards.
Netflix supporter said, what the fuck's wrong with you, man?
I know, dude. I didn't know, dude. I didn't know. Fuck.
What the hell, Sab?
Yeah, I supported them before this shit was ever announced. It's so fucked up, man. Like,
Yeah, that shit
Well,
that
it's
doesn't
like
make
Dan Harmon with Rick and Morty, right? Like, so, like,
that's different though. Like, this is like, okay, in this cutie show, like, they're actually showing real life young girls being sexualized and shit. It's fucked. You know what I mean?
yeah, that
Dan
whole-
Harmon pretended to rape a baby doll for a joke. That's different to me. It is fucked up or whatever, but it's like, it's passable. I'll give him a pass. It's Dan Harmon. But I'm not like Netflix. It's like, yo, those are real life little kids. Like, that's no longer a joke once you do it for real, you know? If they're like Barbie dolls and they're like, you know what I mean? Then it's like toys or
Right.
something. I get the meme or something maybe. But like, these are actual little girls that they're like treating like adults, and at least from what I've seen from the trailer. Like, what do you guys think?
I couldn't even bring myself to watch the trailer. I just saw like the
It's
cover and
disgusting,
read
dude,
the
yeah.
synopsis, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Who?
you know,
What?
my magic
What
was-
fucking adults was like, this is cool. Let's do this.
I know, man. It's like they literally become machine, like money machine or like money robots, where that's all they care about. And they're like, oh, this idea hasn't been explored yet. And they don't like
Right.
actually take a second to think about it as a human, like what the fuck they're doing. And everybody's like along for the ride, you know what I mean? All those kids have parents and shit that let them do
Exactly.
this. And it's like, it's so fucked up, man. Like,
Mhm.
I don't even know. Like, fuck. And I'm not paying for Netflix. I'm using somebody else's account. Like,
Mhm.
but
So I can
but I
still
still
watch
don't
it.
want.
You know, I'm
I
not
still
giving
don't
them
want
the
to
money.
watch their shit, but I don't want to go pay for like fucking Disney Plus or something. Like, I don't like Disney
Uh-huh.
either for other reasons. But oh man, it's
almost
fucked. I don't know what to do, man.
Bro, it's so much.
It's sad. It's
you can't
sad
like
to see.
anything in the world anymore. You can't like anything in the world anymore because you just don't know that one person in that company did something really fucked up. It just like ruins it for everybody.
right.
Like literally.
Yeah, but with Netflix, it's like
like there's
it's
always something that
everybody.
comes
It's
out.
like that everybody gave that a pass. Like, who knows internally
right.
if maybe some guy was like, "Yo, let's not do this." But I mean,
I
enough
hope at
people.
least the one person
Yeah.
was like,
maybe
"Hey,
some
maybe
guy-
we shouldn't make a show about like little fucking girls, dancing like strippers and shit." I don't know. It just seems like not a good idea.
It's wild.
Hopefully, one person said that at least. But that's the one thing I always thought was weird too. Like with like kids and like these like kind of like weird shows and shit. Like, you ever watch Nathan For You, for example? And he does that thing where he has like these, like, he puts this little kid in this like soundproof box, and then there's an orgy going on in the room and the like where the box is.
Fuck.
And
Fuck.
it's like,
Is that?
who's-
I've never seen that. Nathan For You. What the fuck? Like,
oh yeah, that show's hilarious. This guy.
but it was like a meme or like a joke, right? They didn't actually do that.
no,
didn't
they
have
actually
a
did it. So like that's the whole thing of the show. Like, he does like,
Wow.
he comes up with these like weird ass like scenarios, or like, so the point of the show is like, he went to like some like Canadian business school or whatever, and he like goes and finds these failing businesses or like struggling businesses, and he like gives them some idea that's gonna make them like this next big thing and like save their business and all this shit. But it's always something really fucked up or really stupid.
And then they do it because
Yeah,
it's
like
like a TV guy.
he talks
That's
he
actually good.
always talks these people into it, and I don't know how the fuck he does it. And
Yeah.
he has like the best deadpan like fucking ever. It's so great. But like, that was one of his things. So it's like, somebody's like that's a kid, so like somebody's parents agreed to do this. They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can like put my son in the box and then like have a room full of people fucking in the background. Like, I don't know, I always just thought that shit was
That's
crazy.
so wild. That is crazy, man. Yeah, like everyone's just blinded by like the fame and the money sometimes, right? It's like where they
Yeah.
just want that they're not like thinking like, what's this gonna do to your kid? Like, how is your kid gonna think like? For me, at least, if I knew my parents, I'd be like, Mom, Dad, what the fuck, dude? Like,
right, like you actually did that shit to me.
now I have to like get made fun of at school and shit for this shit. They're gonna call me orgy boy for the rest of my life. Like,
Orgy boy. That nice fucking doggo, bud.
thanks, dude. Yeah, I finally got enough gems to buy the pack thing.
You unlocked all that shit, eh? Just
Yeah, all at once. It was
just
crazy.
leveled right up.
I got so much shit. It was actually super exciting. I think a lot of games have this, like the season pass. Like, do you Chronic?
Yeah,
Other
was that what
games
that
you
was?
play?
Okay.
Yeah, so I bought like the season pass super late into the season, so I got all the stuff that I would have like collected earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty sweet. What I like about this game is that like you like for season pass for like some other games that I've played, like you have to use real money to buy it. You can't use just like in-game currency. But with this,
Yeah, I was
it's like,
gonna ask, did you like are the gems like shit you get from like playing the game, or so they are? I'm
yeah, you
guessing.
can buy gems if you want or gold, but you can also get them in game, right? You don't have to
Yeah, that's
use
sweet.
real cash to fucking.
Especially nowadays, like every game is just a fucking cash grab.
For sure.
And if not, then there's always like some like catch, like, oh, you can unlock this thing, but only if you play some absurd amount of hours that no one fucking has time for.
Yeah.
That was my thing with I don't know if you ever played the like new Star Wars Battlefront games that came out. Like the
No, those look sick though, actually.
they did like the first one, I was so fucking hyped for. Like I played the beta like every fucking day, and it was like the sweetest game ever. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get this shit, blah blah blah. I pre-ordered it. Like I remember riding my bike to GameStop from my house. Like I pre-ordered it, went and got it, had the poster in my book bag and shit, and then went home and played it like twice. I still have it. I still have the poster like rolled up somewhere. But it was just so annoying because like they had like in the beta they started you off with like all this higher level shit, and what you find out when you get the game is like, oh, actually it takes like 1,000 fucking matches to unlock any of that stuff, and I'm never gonna get there. And it's like,
yeah, that's dumb, dude.
so it's like, oh well, you can just buy it for however much money, and it's like, fuck off. I just wanted to play the game, and then I didn't.
Yeah, they already got like your $60 or whatever that you paid for the game, then they try to just stinge more out of you. I hate that.
Right.
Like I love like Rockstar games, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is so much fun, and it's like I never played online or anything. I just
me neither.
did so much shit just by myself, you know.
Right.
Fucking, did you beat the whole thing or?
I never beat the epilogue, but I did play through the like main story.
You should beat the epilogue, man. It's good.
I might as well. Yeah, it took me forever to beat the original game too. Like I started playing it, and then I just got sidetracked with who fucking knows what. And then my roommate at the time, he was like really into the game. He's like, "Yo, did you beat it yet? Did you beat it yet?" And I was like, "All right, I'll fucking start playing it again." And then I think I like finished it in like a few days after that. But yeah, it was a dope ass game.
Weber never beat it. I don't think he just played online, right?
What was that?
Red Dead?
Yeah, no, I beat Red Dead and then I played online. I beat it before I played online.
Oh, you beat the main story and the epilogue and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's dope.
Yeah, it was good, bro. I loved it.
Yeah.
Such a good
game, man. I can't wait. What are they coming out with? Like, what's the next thing they're coming out with? It's probably going to be Grand Theft Auto again, right?
Yeah, I know. Well,
I feel like they're doing something else first.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would be Grand Theft Auto 6, but I feel like I remember hearing them saying something else. Let me see if I can find it.
That'd be sick to see them tackle like another, like do it like Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto, but in a different time. Because they have like Grand Theft Auto is present, Red Dead's like horses and shit. Pardon? Medieval, yeah, that'd be cool, but then that's like horses again. But I guess like, but still it'd be sick, you know what I mean? Like they just any other time, like even like a future one, or I just think there's like a lot of things they could tackle.
Well, for Grand Theft Auto, like Grand Theft Auto in the future, or like,
or
you just mean like a game, just like a game in general.
Yeah, like another time zone besides Western or the present. Like, maybe like medieval would be sick, and then you're like Grand Theft Auto, but you got like a fucking sword and like fucking You just go and knock people down with this. And there's like huge ass battles and shit. I don't know. Like maybe those are dumb ideas. Like maybe those are only really the 2 time zones that you like can do the free world thing and make it as dope as it is.
What about like a future alien one?
That would be sick. But I mean, going to the future is like the only other option. Everywhere else in the past kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Unless you could do like maybe like when they like slow cars like when like fucking cars
like in the like in the 40s, like mob days and all that shit.
Yeah, that'd be kind of sick.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, right. Actually,
I don't know.
The fuck, they made they made 2 Austin Powers games.
Austin Powers games, that's wild.
Austin Powers Behave in 2000, and Austin Powers Welcome to My Underground Lair. What the fuck? What the hell is this shit? I'm not even.
What the hell is this shit?
Who the fuck makes an Austin? All right, well, that's not what I was looking for anyway. What are their future games? And are you gonna have to buy a bunch of bullshit to come with it? There is like one thing. It was like with Sony releasing like their Miles Morales like DLC or whatever for the PS5. They're like, oh, it's going to be a complete game and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, it should be. That's what a game's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a finished fucking product. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, man.
Is the bar that low? We're like, holy shit, they're giving us a fully completed game? No way.
Yeah.
Everything else is like beta testing, just released, right? Like Fortnite's technically fucking beta. Like Fall Guys just came out, and like all that shit still just like, oh, we're just giving you half a game. They're like, yeah, the game will come out in a year, and it's been like,
right, it's
crazy, more than a year.
Yeah, they'll leave it in beta or like whatever for fucking ever. And it's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's oh no, apparently GTA 6 is confirmed as Rockstar's next game. All right.
Yes. There's supposed to be like a Pokemon Revolution, or no, Pokemon. There's a new Pokemon game that's in the talks right now, and it's basically going to be treated like GTA. So like you'll be given like the new island, and it'll be the last update for Pokemon, and then you'll get the last island. So whichever the previous game that just came out is, those will be the first unlocked ones, and then you'll start unlocking all the other islands all the way back to Kanto and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
There's so many games.
They're gonna limit it, then they're gonna limit the Pokemon drops too. So like you'll have only X amount in the one game, or in the beginning, and then they'll start adding Pokemon as you go into the different regions that actually have those Pokemon.
That's sweet. I had to get that because I haven't played the Pokemon game since Emerald. Emerald's the last one I played, and I downloaded it again on my phone. I have a Game Boy Advance simulator. I've been playing it there, but
that's
I never got like a Switch or an Nintendo DS or anything like that. But I'd for sure buy that.
Yeah, fucking so many games have like tried that open world stuff, but Rockstar is the only ones that can like really do it so well. You know what I mean? Like no one has even come close to how good they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Saints Row and shit, all that stuff. It's like those are good games, but like no one's even close to Rockstar in my opinion.
Yeah, they've got it down for sure. Mm-hmm. Saints Row was a lot of fun though. I played it's like it's not the newest video on my channel, like the second newest. But I played Saints Row 2 for the first time like a couple weeks ago. That shit was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, it is like, I don't know, there's something different about it than like compared to a Rockstar game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They got the magic touch.
Yeah, it's a little bit more I find like it's a little bit more cartoony. Like a little bit more free in the
I think they did that on purpose though.
Yeah.
Because they wanted a different feel and stuff, and they like
sure, and they achieved that
100%.
Mm-hmm. Such a good game. I was just drawing cards this whole time. That's all he does is just draw cards.
Draw cards and pop shit back to your hand mostly.
Yep, that's it. You go back. You go back. You go back.
Yeah, you get this huge ass creature out with like all this shit, and I'm just like, nope.
Nope, send it back. Send it back. Tell him I don't want it.
What's this like A
Fuck that
symbol?
guy.
You see how that creature has like that? I've never seen cards with that like
Yeah,
set.
up until late, like up until um I don't know, like last week I've seen all these A ones. I don't know where they came from, bro.
It's weird, man. Just yeah.
It is interesting. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just alternate graphics, but I don't know. It's legal. It's standard, I'm pretty sure. I've
Yeah,
been
it is.
using this,
Yeah,
I've
they're
been using
using
this
it.
deck in standard.
Hmm.
Okay, whatever. Fine.
Yo, Chronic, what would you say is your favorite game of all time, bro?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Favorite game of all time? Maybe. Shit, I don't know. That's hard. Probably something from the PlayStation 2 era. I don't know, because I feel like I have games in like all the different eras that I love. The
Hmm.
first one that comes to my head is Sly 2.
Sly
Sly Cooper was my shit.
Cooper.
I don't think I've ever played that. I should.
I got that too on actually I don't know what I swear my PlayStation just disappeared one day, but I have an emulator now, so I got like Sly 2 and some other old games I used to have. Um that one's dope. Red Faction 2 was another sweet game for PlayStation 2. It was a first person shooter, and it was like the first game I ever played anyway where like everything was destructible. So like you could like blow up walls and all this other shit, and like you
Oh,
shoot
that's
somebody with a
sick.
rocket and their fucking body will like blast to bits. It was really sweet. Actually, I remember like I remember renting that game when I was little from Blockbuster, and me and my brother were playing it, and some guy like when one of the characters died, he like whispered, he'd go, "Busted." And then my dad like heard it or whatever, and it's like, "You gotta take this game back. You can't play that." Blah blah blah, because he didn't want us like saying it, and I thought it was ridiculous. But then again, like I still say that now, so maybe he was right. I don't know. Maybe
What
he
was
should
the
have taken
word?
the game. It was just he just said bastard, but he would
Oh,
whisper it.
bastard.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
there's other
not a
cuss
bad
words
word.
in the game, but
Yeah,
like,
Bastard.
but now I actually do
Yeah.
whisper bastard every time like something happens. So I guess my
I
dad was
actually do that too, and I never played that game.
right.
I don't know where I got it from though. Bastard. Yeah. I feel like that's like a thing just
It's
everyone
like
does.
standard frustration like
Yeah.
response. Better than
Got
something
that.
else you
It's
could
got
say.
that hard TRD at the end. Just duh, duh.
Right. Gets
Jesus.
the frustration across.
Does, you know. Holy crap, bro. Just draw more cards, why don't you?
Hmm.
Just gonna win. Sab's gonna win.
Probably.
Sab's definitely gonna win. It's crazy you can win by just
Damn, Seb.
drawing.
Don't do it to him.
I could just toy with him for a bit.
Yeah, basically what
I,
you're doing.
yeah.
He's got a wife and kids in the future.
Man, you should download this game and play with us, bro.
It is free.
Hmm.
I'm down to learn.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then it's
Have you been getting the gist of it, or is it? Do you know what's going on yet, or is it still like?
so I'm playing a
Still
black,
slightly confused.
I'm playing a black and green deck, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, so he's got most of like those green lands that can only be used for green, and then the black, and then he's got a black and green land that's both.
When
As
you
it
see
comes in.
my hand down here, I got black and green cards in it, right? So this one's green, one green and three. So I can use one of these and three of any other one to summon it. And then they all do different things. It basically, whatever it says on the card is exactly what it does. So whenever
Mhm.
you attacks, you mill 3 cards, and mill just means to take the card from your library to your graveyard.
Okay.
Yeah. So then when he dies, I return all land cards. So all the land cards go into my graveyard, right? And then when he dies, they all come onto the battlefield, and then I got that X amount of mana.
Got it. All right. Yeah, it's starting to make some more sense.
So Sab's playing a blue-red deck. It's got a lot of land out, and he's playing a control deck, which basically he controls the game until he wins, right? So he basically sends things back to my hand every time I summon them, or he just shocks them dead with like small amounts of damage, and or he draws cards multiple times and does damage through various activated abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all about synergy in the decks, right? You can build crazy decks that just do wild things, and you could fight a deck that does some crazy other shit and beats yours. You could fight a deck that does some crazy other shit and doesn't, but it doesn't beat the other one. And it's like, you know, not all decks win against all decks. There's not one for sure. Clean sweep, right? There's different win conditions. Like Sab right now played a card that multiplies the attack or the spell that he cast by the amount of times another card was cast. So he just dealt one card that deals 2 damage. He just made it deal 10 damage to me. Right? So like,
yeah. So I have tons of like instances and sorceries, which are like the magical spells things. So I have tons of those in the deck that only cost like 1. So then it's like copy an instant or sorcery that I think the enchantment says copy an instant or sorcery for each time you copy, or for each time you played an instant or sorcery this turn. So it's because I've played like so many like 1-drop instants just to keep drawing cards, and then I finally had all the land and I drew that card and then I played it, and then I just shocked him in the face for 10. And it's just it's weird like how interesting and like creative you can get with all the different cards and decks and color combinations and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool like the thought that they put into it creatively. So like red is like is fire, so it's like those cards are all super fast and like burn and damage and stuff. And then like blue for some reason is like drawing cards and stuff. But if you think about it, like a blue-red deck is all like magic and steam, because like if you combine the opposites like water and fire, it's like you get, or like hot and cold, it's like, so they tried to make the blue-red cards kind of fit that idea as well, right? It's like kind of interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore behind it too, and a lot of the lore is like basic lore too. So like our like representation of the stars and stuff in different odysseys that we believe in different lores around the world are kind of mixed into Magic as well.
That's sweet.
Whatever's in the depths.
Let's go. Yeah. So it's basically like, here, I'll let you like read these cards in my hand.
So like green is like one of the colors I'm playing now, and green is all about like kind of like getting your land up faster. Like they're like all about growth and stuff, right? So it's like you get big stuff out faster. Shit like that.
You alright, Dubs?
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh,
Dabs
yeah,
are just intense like that.
Just take really big dabs.
Yeah, dabs fuck me up. Have you ever done a dab, Chronic?
About shut up my boy Matty McRae for the hookup.
Shit.
The dab setup.
No, I don't think I've never. Shit, have I? No, I would have remembered using the torch and all that shit. No, yeah, I've taken like, my friend made these like dab pills, so.
Yeah, those will fuck you up.
Oh, and you like swallow it?
Yeah, so it's like he had these like little capsules and stuff, and like I guess it was just the wax would like go inside of the capsule, and then you just take the pill, or you can like cut it, take it in half or whatever.
Yeah,
I remember one time, like I was at my girlfriend at the time's apartment, and we split one, and she like went to the bathroom or whatever, and I'm laying down, and there's like these like these like colorful lights right over in the ceiling, and like I felt sober the whole time after I took this shit. I'm like, damn, this shit's not working. And then I stared at the lights, and my mind was just fucking gone as soon as I looked at the lights. It was crazy. And then she came back and did the same thing, and like she was like gone too. And I'm like, fuck, guess this shit does work.
Yeah. Shit'll fuck you up, dude.
For some reason though, like smoking and shit, My I don't know what it is, but I swear like I always get more smoke than I thought I did. And like I used to and if I would try to hit bongs like too hard or whatever, like my throat would like just get fucked. Like I get like my throat would close up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be like careful and stuff. Like take these little like pussy ass hits, but then like so much smoke would come out after. Like it'd take like a really short hit, and then like all this fucking smoke would come out, and I never fucking understood why that happened.
Yeah, dabs are like
Yeah,
a
that's so
tricky little
weird.
science, man. They'll get you. They'll get you.
No, he's just talking about smoking regular weed right now, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
He's never smoked dabs.
Oh, sorry. I was in
You're in too much in the magic mode. That's why we need guests on.
Sure. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, so this deck is probably easier to understand because it's like just one color. So it's like literally like that guy that he has on the field costs 1, you know. That enchantment, he's got to cost 1 of anything and 1 red. So it just costs 2 land, you know.
And then it does some fun stuff. So whenever a creature attacks with like a 1 attack, he deals 1 damage to the player that I'm attacking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Which my whole deck is based around that enchantment.
Yeah, you kind of have to like, if you want to play competitively, you have to like build your whole deck with like one idea in mind, you know? And like, whether it's like super aggressive, so he's trying to kill me like as fast as possible, right?
Yeah, and Sab's trying to play the long game where he tries to prevent me from killing him.
Well, no, this one isn't really like the blue-red one is like I do a lot of preventing, like a lot of bouncing shit to your face and killing you. But with this one, it's just more like I'm trying to mana ramp fast and like eventually, like, I don't know, this one's not as good at constructed, to be honest. But it's like, yeah, not as defensive as the other one. Like red is better at being defensive than green is, you know? Green doesn't really have like any destroy all creatures, shit like that.
It just has more beefy characters to defer.
Yeah, or like mana junkies and stuff.
Mana junkies!
Man, it was funny when you said Gruul. That tripped me out because like I was like, that's an actual magic term.
What the fuck does that even mean?
So like, they have all these stupid names for, I forget what Gruul is. I think it might be Gruul, yeah, I think that's just black-green.
Black-green, yeah.
Yeah, so there's all these like weird names for combinations of colors. So black-green is, but then even like 3 colors also has its own different name. Like, fucking black, green, blue, I think might be junk. I think I might be wrong, or like, yeah, there's one that's called junk. There's one that's called pant. There's one that's like, you know, so they just have like, it's a trip. Fucking blue-red is called Is It? I know that.
I know.
So, I don't know how these names came to exist or whatever, but like pure red is called the Red Deck Wins for some reason. That's what everyone calls it. It's literally called like that's like their official name. Red Deck Wins.
It seems like there's a lot of shit that like has been built in this game up over the years. Like now that I think about it, there is I think there's a Magic tournament like near where I used to live. There's like a record shop or some shit, and there's like a line of people waiting outside, like going in to play Magic with each other and stuff.
That's dope, man. It's like it's the oldest one out of all the games like Pokemon and all that shit. That's why if you like look at the cards, it's like Magic uses 1, 2, 3, whatever, right? Makes sense. And I think Pokemon goes like 10, 20, so they just add a 0. And then with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like 1,000. Like this creature has 1,000 attack,
1,000 HP,
10,000 attack.
And then Digimon goes at like 10,000s and shit.
Is that real?
And then Dragon Ball is just like out of this world. They got like
right
in there, like like power levels and stuff. It's wild.
That's nuts. Well, yeah, I guess it makes sense then, since this one started it all.
I think I'm gonna lose this game.
Were you guys ever into Digimon? That was like the one that I fucking hated for some reason. I don't know why. I just had a beef with Digimon.
I had like a Digimon, like the pocket Digimon thing. That was pretty sick, actually. You never had one of those?
Nope.
When it was a thing?
But it was
I was just
was it Digimon?
Team Fuck Digimon as like a 5-year-old.
Maybe that's
for
what
some
I had.
reason. I don't know why.
Tamagotchi. I don't know. It was something.
It's kind of different.
Digimon World 3.
I don't fucking know. I'm stupid, dude.
I think I had Digimon. No, actually, it was a dog. Yeah. It's a little cocker spaniel.
Yeah, that's wild. Fuck. I'm just gonna give
I don't know
up.
what
I
it
think
was. I just fucking hated that shit.
actually, no.
Pokemon is my shit mostly.
Yeah, I love
Yeah, was
Pokemon,
second.
dude. I like how you say it like an old person, Pokemon. That's what my parents say.
My mom used to always say Pokemon.
Slap.
Yeah,
It's not Pokemon, Mom. It's Pokemon.
Red
Yeah.
Deck wins.
Pokemon. Yeah, that's what my mom says too. Actually, that's true.
Yo, speaking of
That's
that,
the
Yeah,
man.
I got
Red Deck's fucking it up
Owl.
right now.
Yeah, he crushed it.
gave
Okay, that's one each. Let's do one more and then we'll call it.
Yeah, I
If you're
should.
down to stick around for one more, Chronic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
ready.
Dope.
In it.
I'll take this hoodie off. It's fucking hot.
Causing heat from our intense games.
Shit's heating up, getting intense. That Red Deck.
Getting wild. Yo, which deck should I choose here, brother?
I like the name of Life Skills, but I don't know if that's use. Oh shit, that like Eugen? That one looks dope.
All right.
I like a Millie.
Here first. Oh, a Millie. He almost picked a Millie.
Oh, you should have.
I forget with this hoodie. It just reminded me of a story. So I have this this bomber jacket and it says anarchy or like no government in Chinese on it. And underneath the bomber jacket, I was wearing this hoodie, and like you can't see it because it's like black on black, but this patch says us versus them, and all these little X's are like machetes and shit on it. So, like a few years ago, I was getting my passport, and I got to the part where I'm taking the picture or whatever, and the lady's like, "All right, you ready to take a picture?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I looked down, and I remembered like the jacket I was wearing. I'm like, "Oh fuck!" If like somebody sees that and like reads it and knows what that says, like they're not gonna give me a passport. Like I can't walk around like a Chinese jacket saying like "fuck the government" on it. So I was like, "Oh wait, 1 second." So
I don't think anyone would read like that and understand it, though. You know what I mean? I think you're just tripping, bro.
Probably. I was probably overreacting, but I was like, "Nah, I gotta be safe." So I took the jacket off and I go back up. She's like, "All right, you ready now?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I looked down again and I was like, "Fuck, this is us versus them." There's a bunch of machetes on it. But I'm like, it's hard to notice, so maybe like this one will be all right. So like my passport picture is just me in this hoodie, but like luckily it's all good.
Can you see it in the picture?
No, not really. I think like she took the picture high enough where like the patch is cut off, and then like all the machetes and shit just look like little X's, so you can't really tell.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So I don't look like a terrorist or anything.
bring them out. That's one creature I need in my deck for sure. This guy's a beast.
Yeah, I got him from getting that thing I got this season pass.
Got him from getting that thing I got.
Yeah, dude.
That was
It was your idea to smoke weed before this.
Master
You're like, let's smoke some weed, and then this is the results.
I'm fine with the results, whatever.
If it makes you feel better, that's just how I talk normally.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know why, but I started saying the word thingy a lot, and I'm like, I've never fucking said that before. Why the fuck do I keep saying thingy? I'm like, that thingy over there, man. You gotta go like it's the thingy. I'm like, what the fuck am I saying?
That's hilarious.
Classic stoner talk. Think. Yeah. Oh shit! He's hitting me for one.
Winning so far. I need a red mana. And yeah, putting 3 colors in your deck is like is kind of risky, because then it's like you risk not getting the colors you want.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Single color, right?
The more colors you put in, the harder it is. But then you can potentially put in the best of each color. Yeah, or there's like some triple color cards that are like really good and shit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Then there's some cards that cost like one of each, you know, and that like those decks are pretty crazy because you're basically playing artifacts on the because there's like also things like enchantments and artifacts and different things you can put on the field that do different things. Artifacts are good for like tapping for mana a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so like I just played a sorcery, so like it does something and goes in the graveyard. It's like a spell that you cast, sorceries and instants. But like an instant you can do it at any time, right? So that's what Weber just cast is like a 1 mana instant that lets him scry one and then draw a card. And scrying is you can look at the top of your card and then you can choose to put it back on top or at the bottom. So there's all these like keywords like that, but even if you like hover over it, it'll tell you what like that word means, you know?
Okay, good.
Like, so if you go on to Weber's guy there, and it says flying, and then it says what flying means. It's like a creature with
Shit.
flying
All right. Yeah,
can't be blocked except by other creatures with flying or with reach.
Yeah. Then trample means that a creature with trample can deal excess combat damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. So my guy's a 3/3. Let's say I attacked a 1/1. The 2 would carry over into the player.
And the name makes sense, right? It's like you trample over them.
Yeah, it's like it's still going.
Yeah, and like flying, obviously, like ground creatures can't hit the flying creatures. It kind of just makes sense like that, you know?
All right.
Yeah, and then like this card right here is an enchantment, right? And it's an age.
So it's not a creature, but it's like a thing that stays on the field enchanting everything, right? So that's why it's like an enchantment, whereas creatures can actually like attack into like my life and damage me and stuff, right? But yeah, the enchantment you have out is crazy. Like it lets you draw an extra card every time that you would draw a card, besides the first card you draw at return. Man, like I thought Magic was so easy, but then like trying to explain it, it's like sounds so fucking complicated, dude. And all these random shit.
Crazy. It's very in depth, but it's like as long as you read the cards, it's pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty simple, right? As long as you can comprehend English, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like draw a card, then discard a card.
All right.
Draw a card, discard a card.
Right? It just tells you what to do. And then if you would draw a card, except for the first one, you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2. So every turn you draw a card, right? So that's the only time you're allowed to draw 1 card. At any other time you draw a card, you would draw 2 instead. So his ability to draw a card, then discard a card, now he can draw 2 cards and discard the less of the 2, right?
Right.
So he's actually gaining an extra card when he has to discard instead. Then the card that I had earlier, that blue draw card, Scry, I can look ahead. Scry means to like look ahead or look at the top, whatever. Scry 1, look at the top 1 cards. Scry 2, look at the top 2 cards.
Okay.
Put them in.
And then you can choose to put them at the bottom of your library or at the top.
Yeah. All right. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Speaking of like comprehending English though, I had to teach English for like 1 semester. I was more like a tutor, but it was like one-on-one or like small groups thing. And that shit, like, English is so fucking weird and confusing. Like, I felt like every day I was just like, all right, I know I just told you that like this word means this and this is how you pronounce this, but now in this next sentence it's completely different and everything I just said doesn't matter anymore. So and it was terrible because it was like I was teaching people who were like English isn't their first language. So it's just like ridiculous. I'm like, this shit's hard. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So
what was it like? What was it for or whatever?
It was like a work study I did during college during my last semester. It was some like this tutoring center like in the city or whatever. And it was mostly for people who just like wanted to learn English and like weren't from the States or whatever. But we also we taught like literally whatever you wanted to know. Like I ended up teaching like this one guy like about like how to use computers, and he was like trying to start a business and shit. So I was like helping him with that, and then but most of it was just teaching people English, but there's like some other stuff like that we would do too.
Word.
I like the fact that you switched up your dog.
I did?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I did, bro.
Yeah, he's the flame dude right now on my screen.
What was he before?
He was the
green ghost one.
Oh, okay. I didn't change it, bro.
Bro, if you can have it on randomize, I'm gonna shit. That's dope.
Do I have the green ghost one?
Oh.
I think I always had the flame one, bro.
Oh. Interesting.
Yours is pretty cool. It's like a pink one. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, he does like this thing where he jumps around the map.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can't see your Sab things. Oh, I could probably just fucking move it, honestly. I'm a fucking dumbass. Holy shit.
What's wrong, bro?
I'm so fucking stupid.
Me too, man. It's
Yeah,
all good.
join the club, my dude.
Yeah, we're all pretty dumb. It's okay though.
Oh, get in the stack.
No, it's okay.
I feel invested in this since I picked the deck. We gotta kick Sab's ass.
Here we do.
You are so far. You are.
You gotta kick Sab's ass.
That'll be my first T-shirt. I'm gonna make for my merch. It's gonna say "Kick Sab's ass."
Yeah. Whoever already
It's
has
like
the shirt that says,
hashtag beat Sab.
"Fuck you,
Yeah,
Sab."
I already got a shirt.
That's funny.
Yeah, 'cause we used to battle, right? So we battled each other. And when Sab battled, the first thing he would always say is "fuck you," whoever your name was, right? And then he would just flip your name for a minute. So then I decided to make a "fuck you, Sab." Fuck you, Sab.
Do you got any videos of like your old battles and shit? I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
you just
one
look
Fed's,
up-
like all the ones. That
If you
one where
look
you
up-
like battled the
Yeah.
old lady.
Who battled an old lady? No, that wasn't me. That was what's
That
his
British
name?
guy,
Blunt
right?
Ted. Yeah.
Blunt.
That was wild. That's
Yeah, but what's your old ones?
You have to look up Sabotage on YouTube, but then you have to
Oh, I can't spell that.
yeah, it's like sabotage but spell wrong. But then listen to this. Then you have to click yes, I meant sabotage because it like auto corrects. So it's like literally like a mission and a half to find my battles. But they're up there. Some of them have like over 1,000 views and shit.
I have a playlist if you go to my channel.
Of
That'd
all
be
the battles.
easier.
Oh yeah, you got a Sab battles
Yeah.
playlist and then like a Big Dubs battles playlist. And there's one battle that's on both the playlists.
Oh damn, yeah.
Damn.
One where we battled each other. That was pretty dope. It was a good time. It was a great time.
It was.
Sab won. Spoiler alert.
I got whoever drunk, I guess, and then that one.
Yeah.
It
Wasn't
sounds
the
like
plan.
sounds like cheating.
Wasn't the plan, but it worked.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't like slip him booze unknowingly. Just like pouring vodka into his water when he's
Right.
not looking. This water tastes
Hey,
weird.
man, you're pretty thirsty, aren't you? Oh shit, that reminds me of something else. When I was in like Mississippi. Yeah, I was in Mississippi this one time. My granddad and this like dude, like they were talking about getting moonshine or something like that, and then like the next thing I know, like some strange man shows up at the house with like a just like a unmarked jug in his hand, and apparently it was like some like moonshine called White Lightning or whatever. So time passed or whatever. We're back. I'm back at my granddad's house or whatever after we like make the drive back up, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you left your water bottle in the car." I'm like, "I didn't have a fucking water bottle, but I guess I did. Maybe I don't know." All right, so I take the water bottle. I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, granddad." Then I'm over. I go over to my friend's house and I'm like hanging out, spending the night and shit. And then the next morning I'm leaving. I'm like, man, I'm thirsty as hell. Oh, I got this water bottle. So I unscrew it and like take a huge fucking gulp. It was the fucking moonshine. I almost fucking vomited right there. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit. Oh man, that shit was so it was so gross.
That's wild.
Yeah. And then my
At least
friends,
he
like,
hooked you some moonshine. You guys drink
Yeah,
it,
right.
get fucked up.
yeah, that was sweet. That was dope of him.
Nice.
And then after that,
It's crazy, eh?
my friend's roommate's cat fucking bit me on the wrist, so I like punched it a little bit, but a little friendly.
Oh, I
swat.
shouldn't have laughed at that. Now I'm gonna get canceled for
Oh
laughing
yeah,
at
dude.
animal abuse. Fuck.
Yeah.
This is going on YouTube,
Yeah.
bro. You're out of here.
You're fucked
Edit it
now,
out.
bud.
Mhm.
You're gonna be next in that ring in the Hollywood ring.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Dude,
Seb Powers canceled and turned to a life of weird
that shit's
shit.
so fucked up. It's beyond weird. It's just so sad, man.
Yeah, it's
I
so
don't
it's
want to
so
live
gross.
on this planet anymore. You know, it's like, it's
Uh-huh.
like reaching that point of fucking, like how could it get any worse, man? I know you're never supposed to say that, and it's obviously gonna get worse.
Yeah, shit can always get worse, but we're in a pretty fucked situation already.
Mhm.
Man. Yeah, shit's crazy. I was so mad at one of my friends. I was picking her up from the airport, and she wasn't waiting outside like a normal person would do.
Mhm.
And so I was like, fuck, where is she? So like I'm sitting there trying to call her and shit, and her phone's going straight to voicemail. I'm like, fuck, did she get like sex trafficked or something? Like, what the fuck's
Oh
going
my
on?
God,
So I'm like,
yeah.
I'm driving around, I parked the car, I gotta pay for fucking parking, walk inside the airport. I'm like, as I'm walking through the garage, I'm like looking inside of like vans and shit to like see if there's anything weird.
Yeah.
And then I get inside the airport, and her ass is sitting on a bench inside. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to
Yeah.
wait outside at the thing, like, so I can see you." And you get in the
Yeah,
car.
and you don't have to pay for parking and all that bullshit.
Exactly.
And it's like traffic's always crazy around there, and it's like,
Right. I'm like, I
damn.
thought you got fucking sex traffic or something. I was ready to like kill somebody in this
Jesus.
airport. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happened to you.
That's
That
a
was so
kill.
fucking.
And then what was she like? Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Right. She was like, I forgot. She was something stupid, but yeah, along those lines. I'm like, if I pick you up from the airport again, wait outside like how you're supposed to.
Yeah, be a fucking normie.
P near me, he says.
Too.
Come on, Sal, what you doing out here, dog?
Okay, fuck it.
Yeah, Sap's getting desperate. He's stalling. He's scared.
Just doing something.
Let's do it. Let's just draw all the cards.
Draw them all.
He's got like a Scooby-Doo card.
Now I have to discard 5 cards.
Oh, fuck it. Get rid of all those lands.
How many lands here?
That's crazy.
Well, I do have like a couple.
Who's this like alien octopus guy Sap's got right now?
He's got Hydrid Crassus.
Yeah, he's
Flying
Oh,
Trample. Whenever you cast this spell, you gain half of X life and draw half X cards round down each time. So he costs 1 blue, 1 green, and then however many X, right? X.
Yeah, X is like how you can put any number in there.
So
that
he
you want.
also enters the battlefield with X amount of 1/1 counters on him, right? So he gets 9/9. So Sab cast it for 9, right? So he gets
Uh-huh.
9 attack, 9 defense, draw 4 cards, get 4 life. But Sab
Got it.
8 cards because the card allows him to draw another card for every card that he draws, right? So it's a good card to have to double up and stuff.
You're
Okay.
saying card a lot.
Well, there's a lot to do with cards in this card game, Sav. I didn't know if you knew that. Or...
I do know that.
Okay.
Yeah, Planeswalkers are like a whole nother thing. They're crazy. They're a whole big thing. And Weber's got 2 of them out right now.
Yeah, so what is a planeswalker? Is that like I'm assuming that's like a type of something.
Yeah, it's like a type of card. So it's like these 2 guys are here, Garruk and Teferi, and like so every turn he can use one of their abilities. So if he
Mhm.
uses a +1, then it goes up in loyalty counters. Like they each have a +1, and then so they usually with the planeswalkers they have like some sort of plus usually, and then like a small minus, and then like a big minus, which is like their ultimate, and you play that, you usually win the game at that point. So like when they're out, it's like I can either choose to attack his face directly with my creatures, or I can attack one of the planeswalkers instead, right? So when I usually try to kill them as fast as I can when they come out, because it's like if you let them like sit there every turn, they just keep building up and getting better and better, and like using their abilities rather than him having to pay like use a card to do something. It's like his planeswalker is just doing work for him every turn, right? Especially like with this Teferi guy and the Teferi's Aegis Insight, like they're obviously made to go together because they're like named similar. So it's like the one like lets you draw twice to make cards, so it's like they're a sick combo together.
Okay.
I love those two cards together.
Yeah. It's a pretty broken card for in Magic.
There's a lot of broken cards.
But there's also decks that are like strictly made to go against these types of decks, right?
Like
so like yeah, so like red will go against that with like deal X damage to target any target, right? So you can hit whatever you need. A planeswalker comes out and you're like 5 damage, get rid of him right away. This is getting interesting. This one's getting interesting here.
Yeah, shit.
There's some things happening. There's a lot in motion.
Man. There's some things happening, man.
There's a lot in motion out here.
Toss that on.
There's a lot in motion. Yeah, so Sab's just I don't know. I don't even know what deck this is for Sab, to be honest.
It's a new one I made yesterday, just for shits and giggles.
It's all shits and giggles.
There's 3 colors, because I like that red board wipe, the one that's like deal 4 damage to creatures and planeswalkers. But like, because like with blue-green, and I like everything else blue-green, but it's like they have no board wipes, and it's like I want to be able to like clear the board. So I was like, oh, I'll just throw some red in and see how that works. Doesn't work that good, actually.
That 4-drop, 4 damage to everything is pretty cool.
That's what I was just talking about. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's why I put the red in, yeah.
Just for that card,
Yeah.
I don't know, I like it. I might need it in one of my red decks, just as a deterrent. Because like in my 1/1 deck, I don't really have a board wipe in there.
1/1, yeah.
Return them. Yeah.
I keep getting distracted. It sounds like my neighbors have like the world's largest popcorn maker going off right now. Like I don't know how to describe this noise. I keep fucking hearing. I don't know what the hell it is.
Like fireworks or something, or pop?
Yeah, like muffled. Like if a bunch of firecrackers are going off underwater. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh shit, that was a good move, Dubs.
Yeah, I guess so.
I forgot that he does that.
Oh, you can't be forgetting, Sab.
Never forget.
Never forget.
9/11.
Can happen to you.
It was an inside job. Let's just get over it.
Steel beams, bro.
You know the weird thing about that too, and like one of my classes I took, the Twin Towers were designed to take an airplane crash.
Bro, it already had a previous crash. You know what I mean?
Is that true? There was already a plane that crashed into them before then?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I knew there was I remember somebody tried to set off a bomb on the top of one of them too, and nothing happened.
Damn, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crazy world we live in.
It's crazy, crazy world we live in, bro.
Oh man, this is a long game. It's actually super intense.
Yeah, this is a crazy game.
You had like a Nugan out earlier and shit. That's all so long ago.
Yeah, man, there's been a lot that happened in this game so far.
We need some sports commentators.
Yeah, we could get those.
I kind of like just talking shit about whatever though, and I am focusing on the game.
Yeah, that's also a fun thing to do.
And Sab's just as good casual. He said, I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah.
Still in this shit.
Still in this shit, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, you gotta. That's all you can do, right? Trying.
Keep trying.
All right, so. Fuck.
I'm learning so much right now. My brain's on fire.
Oh fuck, are you gonna win?
No, that's not the one.
That one is gonna go up though.
It's gonna go up, yeah.
But it's at the beginning of your upkeep. Yeah, that's not good.
Spare your life for now.
Yes. Man, so yeah, let's talk about some other shit. What do you guys think about the fucking Cardi B song? Bop.
What do you think about the Cardi B song?
Well, it's a
Kids
hot
heard that Cardi B song?
It's a discussion right now. Everyone's freaking out about the new Cardi B song. They're all saying
I haven't heard it. I heard like clips of it
or whatever.
It's a song.
She's like, spit in my mouth, and I'm like, oh yeah.
It's pretty wrong. I mean, whatever. I like go for you. Like I said, like it's who cares if she wants to be like that. That's her. It's her choice. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no one gets mad.
I think it's just a song
for doing the same shit.
Yeah. There's a bunch of raunchy music out from everyone and all the different types of genres and shit.
And she was always doing like this kind of shit. Like maybe this song's like a little edgier than she usually is, but she's always being like a hoe and stuff. It's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, there's most definitely like I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's just a song. If I don't know why men are so offended by wet pussy, but I personally enjoy it.
Right? Wet ass pussy.
What do you mean she has a wet pussy? No wet pussy over here.
That's hilarious, actually. Try shit.
If her vagina doesn't feel like sandpaper, I don't want it.
What are you doing, man? Oh, you're discarding all your cards.
Starting 7 cards.
Oh, jeez.
This is an intense match happening right now.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty intense.
Pretty intense.
Jeez.
I like how you were gonna concede earlier too. Like, no, never mind.
Oh yeah. I still feel like conceding.
I know that's how I feel too, because it's like teetering, bro. It's teetering on like a couple turns. We both got a shitload of mana out.
Actually, I'm gonna blast all your shit again.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Wasn't he at? What was he at? Was he at 4?
Yeah.
Fuck. Look at you go.
Look at me go.
Okay.
It's getting real.
It's getting real. Turn target, you can go to my fucking hand, I'm scared.
Fuck, I kind of feel like just going face. Fuck, you're gonna get 2 fucking 8/8s. That sucks.
Yeah.
I gotta draw more cards.
I need to draw more cards. Give me cards. The only thing that can save me is more cards.
Oh no, whoops. I don't want to discard that card. Fuck, too late. God
I hope Sab doesn't draw the wet ass pussy card.
damn. Yeah.
The game ender.
The game ender.
Oh, and then there's 6
Bet.
cards left in my deck, too.
Yeah.
Should I go face?
The train in the background reminded me of this time.
Days.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to this person at work, and I was talking about like, because when I was in Europe or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, the trains there are like so dope, and like I wish we had those and all this other shit. And this like girl that like overheard us got like so pissed off for some reason. I'm like, why do you hate trains so much? She was like, well, Germany's like the size of Ohio, so that wouldn't even like work, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, first of all, I was talking about how dope a train system in Ohio would be, and second off, trains still work over long distances. It turns out, like,
Yeah.
who the fuck knew?
Yeah.
But trains can also go long distances. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I don't know, like trains just like pissed this girl off so much. She was like, "I'm not
That's so
fucking
funny.
having it. You're not going to talk about trains around me." I'm like, all right, man, we can talk about something else.
Yeah, trains are cool, man. I like trains.
Like trains, they're dope.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. I
such
can
a-
see all the cards in my library because like I've scried so much that I know. It's cool that Magic does that for you. Oh fuck. Oh shit, dog.
I think I win.
Why? Why do you win?
Because I think I do.
Yeah, but why?
Your sideways sloth card cannot stand up to this power. Rip.
Rip.
Ooh, man.
He's a savage.
Wait, you can't stop that? I thought you were gonna win. It's a 1 mana cost card. Hmm. You're actually probably still gonna win though.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Why not?
I don't know.
Does Sad Powers have an answer for this? Can he retaliate? Find out on this episode of the podcast.
Yeah, Sab wins for sure.
Well, if I can keep surviving, we'll see.
You have like 4 Paw Patrol cards. I'm trying to look upside down because I'm stupid, but
Man, this is a crazy game. I hope I do win. This is it's been a good time.
Yeah, Sab's gonna win for sure.
Very good time. Oh, I can swing at your face right now. I'm so dumb. I can use this guy to just fucking give the other dude haste. Is that enough? No, it's only 12 damage. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have drew a card with the Royal Silence instead of I should have. then the plus on her too. Damn, that sucks. I could have won. Alright, so we all do. I'll just draw cards until I find something that does damage.
So you already like you shuffled your deck into your library. I thought we were both gone. You're like,
No, I have two of those cards that do that. Yeah.
one card left. This man just fucking. By the way, no.
Yeah, and then I draw 1,000 fun cards.
Yeah, this is why
I get to reuse all the cards you saw earlier.
all of them.
Take out your Ugin. This guy. Wait, no. You're almost out of cards, so I want to leave that guy in the field. I'll tactic a wreck.
I don't know if Sap's gonna.
Yeah,
Just trying to fuck him up. Damn.
Sab did good.
This is crazy, bro. I'm happy this is on camera. I can watch this when I'm feeling sad and be like, remember when I crushed over Magic?
And Battle of the Ages.
Battle of the Ages.
Yeah, this is wild.
You could put this on a Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
Stadium full of people.
Yeah, crazy events of Magic the Gathering.
Fun.
Yeah, you need to clear the mind in your deck too, bro.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, I'm sad it's gonna rotate out. And there's no other cards like it in rotation right now. So with standard, it like every year I think it changes to like the most newest shit. Is that right, Weber?
Yeah, every year it
Mm.
changes out.
So like this September, it's like changing, so they're getting rid of all these old cards for the standard format. Chronic, you still there? You listening, bro?
Yeah.
I was talking to you.
Oh, me? My bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about.
I was trying to like explain it to you. What was that? Oh shit! This is crazy. Weber's taking all my shit, bro. Damn.
Yeah, looks like your shit's getting cleared out right now.
Oh, fuck.
He was acting like who's gonna lose, bro.
Bro, this is my
Fucking
only
bait and switch.
This is all I can do to win.
You might still lose because you might run out of cards.
Yeah, man. This sucks.
It
Fuck.
seems having cards seems important in a card game.
Yeah.
If you run out of cards and you draw, then you automatically lose.
Yeah.
Oh damn,
Yeah.
that's fucked.
Oh, that's pretty crazy for you to have like 4 planeswalkers, all those creatures and shit. Hmm.
So how's coronavirus shit been in Canada? Are you guys doing better than us? I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think it's like super low, dude. I don't really
Yeah.
keep up with it too much.
Oh.
Whoever does more than me. So you would know, right, Debs?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, I guess.
You think whoever thinks it's like a hoax or something though?
No, I believe like, I know the virus is real. I just feel like
Yeah.
way more inflated than what it is.
Yeah, but like the other argument is like because we're doing all these precautions is why it's not so bad, right?
Yeah.
Because like we don't know anyone that has it or anything like that. Like it doesn't seem like it's going, but it's because everyone's being super safe that it didn't like blow up huge. Like in the States, apparently, like it's pretty bad, right? At least
Yeah.
that's what like the news or whatever says, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I don't. Well, no. There's one person. Like I know, like a friend of a friend who had it, and like lost their sense of taste and smell, and like they still don't have it back.
Oh, really? That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it caused shit like that. That's
Yeah, it
wild.
has a bunch of weird symptoms. And then there's like so there's that, and then like some of my like I don't know anyone directly, I guess, but yeah, like friends of friends and stuff have had it. Like a couple this one guy, one of his friends died from it actually.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. So like
Damn.
that's as far as I know, like that's about like that's like my like direct impact with friends of friends, but yeah, I don't know.
Sab's gonna take this dub right now.
This Ugin guy I played is really sick. He's good at just like destroying everything.
Fuck.
So I just like wiped the board with him.
Andy just like Corona. It happens you don't wear a mask.
Exactly. Mask people. I was against masks until I was at a bar and somebody spit in my face, and then
Wait, what?
Well, he was just talking, and it was like
okay.
spray. It was like
right.
It was a comedian friend of mine, and I was like, maybe masks aren't so bad, man. Oh, whoever's got his own Ugin, you got your. Oh, and my guy's at 3 health, so you can fuck him up. That sucks. How many cards do you have left?
3.
I can survive. I can do it, I think. I'll try. Man, this lasting way longer than I thought. What were you going to say? Sorry?
And do you guys have Karens in Canada?
Oh, yeah. Karens are everywhere, bro.
You have Karens in Canada? That's hilarious.
And if that was like a U.S. export or something like that.
Have you had to deal with a Karen recently or something?
No, not recently. The closest thing I've seen so far was I was going to get food from this like fast food restaurant, and like I pulled up to this intersection, so I was sitting at a light, and then like at a intersection over here, I don't know what it was. I just saw some like object go flying across these lanes, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I started looking over there, and then there's this lady gets out of her car, and she's like yelling and screaming, and something else happens, and then like this other dude like 2 lanes over gets out of his car and is like pissed off and is like yelling back at her, and he like starts walking over towards her, and then his wife gets out of the car and like tries to like push him back in the car, and then like the other lady
my god,
pulls up her phone and all this. Yeah, then like he picked up something off the ground and like threw it at her, and then all this shit happened. It was crazy. I almost took out my phone and started recording it, but nothing crazy happened. So I'm like, all right, you guys you win this one.
You win this one. Yeah. I just cleared the mind again. I kind of felt like using it on dubs just for the meme, but then I was like, no, this game will last like 10 hours.
Did you use clear the mind again?
On myself, yeah.
Wow.
But I kind of felt like using it on you, but then we just sit here and keep playing. And my need to win is more important than my need for the meme.
I know, because you were like down pretty low there already. You're back at 10 cards. My shit's not going. My shit froze here.
Oh fuck, eh? Yeah, I was wondering what was taking you so long to make your move. Well, I guess we might as well just call it then, right?
Well, you were gonna win for sure.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
That was a fun ass game though, man. That was sick.
I can't believe I don't get to see it through. Damn.
Oh well.
That would, like, it's funny because like I also can see the last 3 cards in my deck. I think that's just what happens when you get down to your last 3 cards.
No, it's not. It's from scrying, bro. Because I've had it. like I played this deck so many times, so I've gone to the bottom of my
Put it
deck
up.
so
Put
many
it on
times.
the deck. Yeah, put it on the bottom of your deck. Put 'em on.
Right. So if you had a good enough memory, you would remember. So they reveal it for you. Just like if you scry and you put it on the top of your deck, it shows like you can see what it is.
Yeah.
Rather than you have to, because like people like at Magic tournaments and shit. Like I used to actually go to competitive tournaments. They'll bring like a pencil and paper and like write shit like that down.
Oh, you can do that? That seems like
Yeah.
cheating, but I guess
Well,
not.
in a way, but
I mean,
then
it just helps you remember because you've already seen it. So
yeah, exactly. So like it just puts you on a more fair level with people with like extremely good memories, I guess, you know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
All right, you want to call it?
Yeah. Well, that was
Cool.
it. Thanks for joining us again for Let's Cast Magic.
Yeah, you were dope,
that was
dude.
intense. That
It
was
was
a-
good talk.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
That's just what we do. And yeah, we'll definitely get you on Assholes with Opinions, my dude, to talk about
Big Pharma.
yeah. I'm stoked for
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. He
That
told
was
me
gonna be
about that, and I was like, yeah, let's go. That's a good topic, man.
Yeah, it is.
That'd be a sweet topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check out all the links on the fucking screens around me. Follow our stuff. Grab some Teespring stuff. Support the cause. Support the movement.
Yeah, Chronic's channel's actually dope as fuck, dude. It's like funny guy that talks, plays video games. It's good
Oh
shit.
yeah, dude.
Lots of different games and stuff. Yeah, man, it's dope.
Yeah, brother. Thanks.
Check me out, guys. Please. Please.
Please.
You too.
All right. See ya.
Peace out.